In this next fight, Mateusz Gamrot taking on Jalin Turner. Hell of a fight in the 155-pound division. One thing about Gamrot that does worry me a little bit in this fight is how quick he's coming back from that Beneil fight. He did take some damage in that fight. He got knocked down. He got his legs kicked quite a bit. He got his body kicked. So hopefully the guy's 100% coming into this one on short notice, but he probably wants to get that bad taste out of his mouth, get back on the winning ways, and get back close to that title shot because he's right there. He's one of the best grapplers. He's probably the best wrestler. I would say he's a better pure wrestler than even Islam Makhachev in this division. So Gamrot, someone that probably no one wants to see, and Jalin Turner, you got to give him credit because he came in and he could have said, no, I don't want to fight Mateusz Gamrot, even though Dan Hooker pulled out. But he decided to take this fight, man. So good on him. He must feel very confident and feel like he can be ready for anyone in the division because I think Gamrot is a significantly tougher opponent than Dan Hooker personally, and just a way harder matchup for Jalin Turner style-wise. So it's going to be interesting. When you see Jalin Turner, he's on this big win streak, a lot of finishes in a row. He's taking guys out really early, and he's tantalizing, man, extremely dangerous. And I see quite a few people picking him as the underdog this week, but personally, I just can't do that, man. I know that he's a big guy for the weight. I know that he has dangerous striking, super fast hands, 1-2s. When he gets on the inside, he'll throw blistering combos, mix in knees, mix in elbows. And if he can catch Gamrot clean on the chin, he could definitely hurt him and take him out. But we've never seen Gamrot knocked out before. We haven't seen him hurt too much in fights. He's shown very good durability. He's faced long, rangy guys already that are tall like Jalin Turner and handled them very easily. And with Turner, you got a guy that wants to sit in the pocket with you. He's a little bit flat-footed, and he could struggle against guys that stick and move and that use a lot of footwork to walk him down and start touching him. And with Gamrot, he's good at moving around, using that footwork, being evasive, and then eventually timing the takedowns. And Mateusz Gamrot is the best single in the UFC, man. He has some of the best chain wrestling in the UFC. His top control is elite when he gets you to the ground. He has ADCC credentials in jiu-jitsu, an elite-level submission game. His cardio is top-notch. The guy's a freak. I think he's someone that people underrate a little bit just because he might not have the prettiest striking or he is fairly one-dimensional. But when you have that one dimension with grappling and wrestling, man, you're going to be a motherfucker for anybody either way. And with Jalin Turner, he's shown good front chokes. He said that he's worked a lot on his grappling, but I don't know, man. I've never seen him beat a wrestler before. If you look at his win streak, he fought all strikers. And you see Jamie Malarkey took him down in this run, held him down for the last minute and a half of the first round. We've seen his loss to Matt Frevola. Matt Frevola took him down multiple times. That's how he won the fight. And if you got a guy like Matt Frevola being able to take you down and control you, you got a guy like Jamie Malarkey taking you down and controlling you for the first round. I just see Gamrot getting him down, man, submitting him or finishing him on the ground or decisioning him with ease. I just, unless Turner could catch him with a clean shot, I don't see him guillotining him. I don't think the grappling is going to be anywhere for Jalin Turner to be effective. I think Gamer's going to dominate in that realm. And the only way that I could see Turner winning is if Gamrot is somehow a little bit compromised from the Dariush fight still and is a little bit slower. Maybe his takedowns aren't as good. He didn't have the training that he needed to be in the proper shape, or maybe his chin is a little bit compromised. But besides that, man, I feel like Gamer is going to be able to go in here, hit the takedowns, and eventually find the submission on Turner. I feel like Turner is getting a little overrated here because he's been getting these highlight reel finishes and taking guys out left and right, and Gamrot's coming off of a loss. But when you look at the matchup, we've never seen Turner face and defeat a wrestler, and Gamrot's arguably the best wrestler in the UFC. So I think it's going to be very tough ask for Turner to go in there and get the win, and I'm going to go with Gamrot via first round submission.